I've got this burlap, and of course, you know, we've got to start and use this stuff we've got in. If anybody wants this, it'll be in the shop later. I'm just going to cut a piece off. So I'm going to cover this one. No, I'm not. I wasn't going to do that, silly old. Take a paper cup. These are really, really easy projects. And we're going to be covering these. Yeah. So, let's just cut a piece off. I'm going to make sure that it's covered. Make sure. Just going to wait for the glue gun. Sorry, I should have done that first. Now the same goes with these. You know, we can cover these like that. Never waste that, because that'll make a flower or a leaf. And we just have to make sure that they are covered. And then we cut round them, so we'll be doing that as well. And these are so easy, these craft projects. I'm just going to make sure that this, like I say, is covered. Like that. And I've got 2 of them. So you need 2 polystyrene cups, plastic cups, whatever it is you're using. And like I say, we just wait for the glue. Okay, let's just get this straight. That has to be straight. For me. So. Yeah, wait a minute. Can make that a little bit bigger. Where's my... Oh, this is going to melt it a little bit. With the heat. Just thread that through. Let me get my... Just push it through. That's it. Now I've left it long enough because I've used a meter. We just need them the same. And we're going to tie a knot in there. Now I have to put the glue onto the knot and pull that back through like that, and that secured that. And then what we do is I'm just gluing that down and overlap them, so 1, 2, 3 like that. Work around and tuck that in. Like that. And we've more or less made like a bell, which is what I intended to do. So just get rid of those bits. Don't get rid of that, it can make a leaf. Even that can make a leaf. Like I say, I waste nothing. So I need to do 2 of those. So, oh, I didn't do the middle bit, but that's not a problem. I can still do it there. So I'm going to pinprick that in the middle. I'm going to open that up a bit more using the hot glue nib. Take the string, make sure you've got enough to double. Like that. You're not going to see it, doesn't matter. So we'll do this one as well, just in case we have the same accident with that. So just leave those 2 to dry. And then what I'm going to do while I'm at it, I'm also going to use my scraps to cover the egg. Let me just see which bit I need. No, I'm not going to use the... Yes, I will. Will I? Hang on, we'll use that bit first. Okay. Pop that on top. Like that. And you'll see what I'm doing. Take that off, get rid of the rubbish. Don't want any of that yet. Now I'm just going to cover the top with this. So basically I'm going to go from the top over like that and around the edge like that, and then reverse that. And you've got to just, because it's fabric, you have to ease it on. Like that. Might have needed to move that a little bit actually. Let's just try and move that. There. That's better. Just move it about where you want it. You need an edge, a little edge like that. And then what I'm going to do is trim that. Okay. And we've got to do the same thing. We're going to snip it around the edge. Again, cover that over. just to tidy that up so you can't see the base. And then hopefully, if my lighter's working, I think the other one is. Well, of course it's not. We'll do that afterwards. Just singe that round. Or put some clear glue round it. But there you go. So we've got that far. Now, now what I've got to do is to make 2 little ears, and I want, whoops a daisy, where's my other wire? Let me just get another wire. So what I'm going to do is cut this, just cut it in a horseshoe like that. I'm going to hold on to that bit. Now I'm going to pull them in like that and pull that in as well, like that. Pop them onto here. Like that. Do you know what? I don't think I'm going to need to. I think I just fold that over like that. That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Fold that over like that. And basically you just have to, because that's glued in now, it should be okay. And you just have to follow around like that. So you've got that. I'll do the same again with this one. That's not quite like that. Make sure they're roughly the same size. It's just my Inca Gold. And of course, it's not working that well, but it should do what I need. That's it. It needs to be a little bit wetter than what it is, but it'll do. It's done what I wanted it to do. For now. Now, what we have to do is we slice. I'm going to put, yeah. Let's just see if we can get these done. Like that. Bend them forward a little bit. Let's move it about. Come on, mate, you can go there. Then I take my little pins. That's it. He looks cute. These are little black pins. And they're great for eyes and things like that. Now, because it's going to be an ornament, I can just sit that in there. Like that. Hopefully we can get these to go in. Yeah. A little bit big, but never mind. They'll be fine. Let me just see if I can get that one in. Yeah, that's it. Like that. And he has to have a little tiny pink nose. And right on the end, we're going to give him a little nose. There you go. Last thing to do is his tail, and for that I'm going to need, this has got something to do with these things, so don't worry, it is all part and parcel of it. So I've got this, which is quite firm wire. Do it that way, feet right-handed, mate. And what I'm going to do is, just to strengthen this one, is to run this back a little bit, because it's a little bit thicker near the back side, isn't it, compared to the rest. And I want to make sure that we've got that right. There we go. And you're thinking, poor tail, it's straight for now. Okay. But we're going to bend that and bend that back. Let me get these and bend it back again, like that. And then what you do is, I probably could use this just to stick his tail in there. Like that. There you go, look. And we've made a little mouse. Aren't they cute? Just cute. Cute as anything. There you go. That's just bits of wire. So, I've got my mouse. Now all I've got to do is to decorate one of these. So on the top, right, we'll keep that long. On the top I'm going to put some of these decorations on. so much nicer when you spend a little bit of time. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Well, I've got the seam at the front. Now, so we'll have to remedy that. And let's, I don't know, shall we put that at the front? No, too much. Too much. Well, I suppose we could just have one of them. Oh yes, just that there. Don't need any more than that to hide that seam. I don't know why I did that at the front, but hey ho, never mind, we can correct that now. And that all matches. It's quite pretty, isn't it? But what we've got to do, and I'm going to do it, is this. We need to, I need the white paint as well. Oh, I've got the white paint there. Right, so let me just clear some of this. That one's done. I'm going to finish this one first before I do the next bit. Now, do I have any more bells? I think I did. I don't know where it is. But then they don't all have to have one. Now, the reason why I did the mouse was, and it probably could have done with being a little bit smaller, but I like him as is because he's going to be walking like that on the side of one, or resting. Now I'm going to have him on this one, and he's going to go like that because it's just something different. And what did I have in there? Oh, some of those purple flowers. Wonder what that nice bright colour was. So we're going to not have that one. I don't like that one. I'm going to do the same here. Get some of that colour in there. Oh, I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Just do. It's good. It's I love them. Look. Now what we've got to do, which I've got to clear all of this. I might put those in there actually. Let's just have a look. Yes, I think I will. I think I'm going to put these in the front. He's going up for the berries. Of course he is. Yeah, love that look. So now we've got the pear, but we've got to put the other bits inside, which are these. Let me just move all of that, and I can clean up later. I just clean it all up. Oh, there's a berry there that can go in that. There. That'll do, not fussed. So what I've got to do now is to make sure that these are all on string. Now I do have some string ready, and all you do is you've got the stalk, you get a little bit of glue, move that out of the way, and you wrap around the stalk. Just twist it round. There's one. And just leave that to dry. Now let's see. Hey! Right, so while the glue gun's warming up, I'm having to change my glue gun because the handle's gone on the second one that I had, so it's just so annoying. I'm just going to cut this. Like I said, I'm only going to put this on one side because you only see one side. So don't waste anything like that. You put that as like a wadding type thing that you can put into arms and legs if you're making a doll. Now I do need to mark this out a little bit, and then I can cut round it and then glue it. So pencil, where's my pencil? Yeah. Now, little snick in there, but that's fine. Won't affect what I want to do. There we go. Now I need to cut about a centimetre around the edge, away from the line. Now these bits you cut off, don't waste. You never know when you need a mouth or something like that. So what I do, I just cut the bigger pieces and save them. Don't need that one and that one, but that'll do, because you never know when you're going to need it. Now we need another one, the same. So now I can just cut around that. This is quite a large bauble, but I'm fine with that. But I'm going to change mine to what you think, because I can. Now these can be red, green, whatever colour your tree is. You know. You can add these to yours. So let's see if this is ready. I have to go back to the rapid point. I don't think my glue gun's quite ready. Although I do think that'll be right for that. And then we need to pin this on here. Okay, like that. That will do, I think. Yeah, that's stuck that down. Brush it off, make it nice and clean. And then what we do is we attach that one, but you've just got to do the edges. But before I do that, I've got something else to do with it. I don't really want to use that. Let me use this one. So I'm going to use this braid one. And what you've got to do is just to make sure that you put a little bit of a gather here and there. Oops. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there to start that off on the edge, like that. But then we've got to pleat it. So I'll go that way. I do need for that to heat up a little bit more. And we're just going to give it a little pleat. So I've just folded it over slightly. So just pop that to one side, and I'm now going to take this one. And this is our gorgeous, we have this in most colours. In fact, I'm not going to cut that. I'm just going to glue this on. But again, we have to gather it. And then we just need to cut that and glue that in. Into place like that. That's fine, I'm quite happy with that. Now all I'm going to do is just around the edges can be a little bit extra material, and it saves me having to cut it if I just go around the edge and do that. You see where it needs it. That's it. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So we do have to make sure that's okay. Now that is going to sit on, oh, isn't that gorgeous? Now this is a big bauble, but you don't have to have, excuse me, have it on the tree, because you can have this hanging as a decoration and it'll just be fantastic. It really will. It'll look fabulous. So I've now got to, if I can get this glue gun to it, I'm really getting a bit peed off with the glue guns these days because it's hard work. Now, we just have to get this right in the middle. Like that. So that sticks. Like that. And I'm just going to do this end next. And I've got Merry Christmas there. Yeah. Oh, we've got some berries. Ah! Now, I've also got some baubles. I've got some baubles and I've got some lights. Do I need the lights? No, that's too big. I only wanted a small one. But never mind. That's fine. Okay. Some tree baubles. Yeah. If I need them, that's it. So I'm just going to clean this off. Alright. And then taking this trim that I've already used for the hanger, because I love it and it just looks gorgeous on here. I'm just going to add it to the front section here. I'm going to start at the bottom like that and work my way around. And making sure that it's level with the edge of the felt so that you can still see what's behind. I have this, but I don't want to use that. I've got this. So I'm going to add on mine, well, a little bit of glitter from yesterday on it somehow. But I want to put, very simply, Merry Christmas. But do I want a little bit more trimming? I'm not sure. I actually think that looks nice. Just across there. So I'm going to do that. Now, I'm going to put it on with glossy accents. That way. Oh, there we go. I'm just putting a little bit on. And then that is going to go across the middle like that. This will have to definitely go on with glossy accents. We must get that in the right place. That's it, I think. Oh, now let me just see. Yeah, that's fine, it'll hang straight. Didn't think about that. You've got to remember where this is. It doesn't look like it's going to hang straight, but it will. That's going to be fine. And that's in the middle-ish. Yeah, that's fine. Right. I think that's it. That's all you need. You know when you know. You do not need to overload them. 3 there. Put that there. Just as an added decoration. And I think roses, roses, that's too dark. So I am going to use it. Now, I do have a video out showing you how to make these. You make the rolled rose, you add the little stamen, and you make the leaves and the beading things. So I do have a video out how to do all of that. Okay. This time I'll try and make it that I actually put it on the right side. Because I did it wrong, didn't I? But hey ho, we all make mistakes. So all I'm doing this time, again, is just to glue this on. And pop that on there when I want it. And cut around it. press that on. Nice cushion. Like that. Now I didn't put a holder on it, but I'm going to do that on the back. Let me just check I've got all of this. Get rid of all your little scratchy bits. That's it. Where I've crossed it over, now where's the end? That's a bit of a bugger, isn't it? There, there. Where's the end? There. That's where I'm going to add the trimming for the hanger. So I'm going to hang one end on that side like that, and then this one, let's get it level, we're going to put on top of that, but then along there. So that's going to sit there, and that's going to sit there, and you've got your hanger. And I'm just going to use my dobber and like that. So I've got the hanger. Okay, and I think we're set. Now all I've got to do again is, like I say, is to add the trimming on. Yeah, so I've got the red bow ribbon, so I'm just going to do that with it. Folded it in half, cross one over the other, and tuck one in the middle. Whoops, like that, and just pull. But then you have to pull it all in and then pull again until you've got it where you want it. So I'm going to have mine like that, and I'm going to have mine, there's the handle, so mine needs to be there, and I'm just going to glue this on straight away like that. I'm going to pop on the red rose in the middle like that. Oops. Now let me just get rid of that. You get glue on it, just do that with it and it'll come off. So I need to cut mine about there. I'm not going to waste that trim. We will trim that. Very carefully singe those so they don't come undone. Love that. That's what I need. And I've just got to find something for the middle. Right, okay, I've got those out in red again. I've got some more of those roses out, but I know what I'm going to do. So I need probably that much of this flower. I'm going to make a flower because I can. That's better. It's my full flower. Loved them. Now I'm just going to join them together like that. Let's just get rid of all the scrappy bits on them. Okay. Pop the flower on the middle. Where's the end? That's it. Not quite in the middle because I don't want it to spoil that. I'm going to move it down like that. Okay, so I'm going to take this one off because I want something different there. And if I find my bling centres, I've got a nice big pearl, flat back pearl here for the centre of that. That's going to look fun. And I'll put the flower back on. That's it. Yeah, it come from an old earring, and I never waste them because they come in handy perfectly for these kind of projects. So we do that, pop that in the centre. Like that. And I can share that with you. Oh. Okay. Yep, think that's right. Put the lid back on that one. And I'll just get the other one again. See how different they can be? But just as stunning. I hope that's helpful. Right, all I need now is something round. I'm just going to use that to draw round to make our circle. And this is the another bauble that I'm going to be doing. Like I said, this week we'll be doing Christmas tree baubles, lots of ideas, and you can do a mixture of them. Do a set. You know, do yourself a set. 2 of each, whatever. And so this one, if I can get it right, you'll see. These are a bit tricky to do, but well worth it. If you can get them right. I'm going to show you how to do the wreath. Now, it is tricky. So, I'm going to just draw. I don't want my wreath any bigger than that. If you've got something smaller, you know, that you can use, that's great, but I don't. Not a hand at the moment. So I'm just going to do this. Right, and so there, I need to cut that out. And for that, I'm going to need my fettling knife. And we do that to the edge. Do it all the way across in sections. Just be careful, remember, if you hold them right, you've got control over the knife. And then we just have to do that again. Let me just see if we come through. Yeah, we have. This is where it's really tricky and important that you hold it still. Now once you get the first piece out, you should be able to get your scissors in. Like that. You should be able to. It doesn't always work. But it doesn't have to be perfect either, as long as you're getting a rough circle out. You're going to decorate it, so it doesn't matter if you don't quite get it right. Just take your time, and we can work out and sort it out later. Okay, you don't need any of those bits. It's near enough a circle for me. I'm not that fussed. Just trim these little bits. Okay, that's near enough for me. So we've got that. Now I'm going to make it into a wreath. So I'm going to have the biggest part at the bottom, smallest at the top. I have to cover it. Now, I can use ribbon, and as soon as I've got plenty of this, let me just see if it's going to be worth doing it that way. I think it is. We'll seal that off. Bit of glue on there. And fold that in like that. Now I'm going to have to take, is that big enough to go? Well, it is, but I don't want it to. I'm going to take my ribbon off here. Keep hold of that because you never know when it's going to come in handy. And we're just going to wrap it, and every now and again you put a dab of glue on it. So don't try and do it straight because it won't work. You have to do it at an angle, just a slight angle. So what I'm going to do is put a dab of glue here and hold that in like that, and then do a couple of turns. I'm kind of doing my ribbon halfway over. If you see there, it's halfway, half on, half off. And then again, a little bit of glue just to keep it taut, and that means tight for those who don't know. And believe me, some don't know. And we wrap it round a couple of times. I know I was shocked. Somebody said, what do you mean by taut? They thought taut was you teach somebody something, and I'm going, no, taut can, oh, never mind. I just explained it and left it at that. It was too much for me. I'm thinking, oh my God. And all you do is burnish that. I don't want it too long. Make sure you glue the ends in. And then glue that down. And that's that. Okay. So we've now got our wreath. Again, it's a Christmas tree bauble. Now, oh God, you can put anything on these. absolutely anything. Right, I've got some red thread, like a rich red, ruby red, and I'm just going to thread my bauble through. So I want to hang that in the middle like that. Now don't forget, I can hang this from the back, glue it on from the back. No one's going to see the back. We don't. When you've got a nice full tree. So that's the back. Now I just want to do another little knot. Hang on, a little bit too long. So I'm just going to put a dab of glue here, like that. And just so that I can cover it, I'm going to take a little bit of this velvet one, cut a strip off, and I'm going to glue that on to secure that. But what I'm going to do is to shape it first. Now, it's just to secure that on the back like that, and that will hang. Oh yeah, that's what I want, just a little bauble hanging from the middle, and then I can attach the hanger, which I could have put there first anyway, but I'll have to just put another piece on top of that. I'm not fussed about it, it doesn't matter. I should have thought on. So that's okay there. Oopsie daisy. We'll just take another piece, just fold it in half, take the corner off. God, these glue strands are a nightmare. Turn it around, Fee, because you're right-handed. Pop that on top there. That will hold all of that in. That's it, it's fine, covered it. And then you can start and decorate this. And for that, anything. So I'm going to see what I've got. Oops. Now, I'm not going to go through it at 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock like I normally do. I'm going to put, we managed to get an extra couple in. These are so easy. Look gorgeous. And you know, there'll be very few people with the same things as you. Now, the other thing I'm going to do, just to make it a little bit, I could add that to the outside edge. That would look fab, but I'm going to do it this way. So I'm going to add the bauble on there, at the string, and I'm going to thread mine. Hopefully, yeah, there's plenty there. Sorry about the strands, it's annoying. But just drop them through. I actually wanted mine that way, that's it. I need it to turn that way. And then wrap them round and drop them through each one, in between each one. And out of a little bit of cardboard, some fancy bits, and a lot of love, you've ended up with a gorgeous wreath, Christmas wreath. Now, I could have hung anything from the centre. but I decided to hang a tree bauble. Right, I've got another one here. I've cut myself another template, which is the longer one. I'm doing a large one just so you can see. You just fold your card in half, draw your, whichever pattern you're having, and then you can just cut it out and then cut out your chipboard. Can't think this morning. So I'm going to put mine here on the edge, and then I'm just going to fold it over and then cut it. So I'm just waiting for the glue gun. Now I'm using some silver trim this time, so that's going to be at the top for the hanger. Excuse me. And I made these yesterday, so I'm going to decide which one I want to use to go on mine to decorate it with. I'm not sure at the moment. And we'll see how we get on from there. Let me see if we're ready. I think we are. It's as easy as that. And then I did forget about this, didn't I? But because I'm going to cover the top section as well, I can pop that on there like that. It's going to be covered and it's going to be secure. So I can just do that. I should really use my finger dobber. It was kindly gifted to me. Like that. So we're just going to put a cap on there, and they don't have to be perfect. I just want mine fancy. And then wrap that over. That's covering that where I want it to. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the red from earlier just to make some strips. Like that. That'll do. That's fine. I'm happy with that. And then I'm going to take the red again, and we're going to go from here. So we've got that. Now these, like I said, I can do this as a Christmas decoration. But I think what I'm going to do is find something else. Now I've got this one. He was on a headband. And if I can pull this off, or cut it off without harming. Let me just see. Yeah, I think I can do that. Actually, we can do that. We can do it that way. Cut that off. But I need to get this off. That's what I need to do. So just pull that off. That's it. As long as you don't destroy the front of it. Yeah, that's it. Take that off. There we go. Now, I'm going to push his face back in because he's got his whiskers. There we are. So I'm just going to glue that back on. like that. And I want my little Santa there. I think he looks so cute. So you're basically just altering. No, using, there were these headbands from the pound shop. And I've used one to make 3 different decorations, to be honest. And it's as easy as that. It really is. Now I want something here. So let me see. I don't want a big one. See, like that. So I'm just going to give him one of those, like that. I'm going to do him another one this side. Fold it in half, feet, it's quicker. That'll do. That'll do. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just going to do that. And where's his bobble? And we're going to give him a nice big... Well, I don't know. That's too big. Hang on. Like that. Oh, I didn't want that to happen. There we go. He's got his little Santa hat on. I'll get that off later. I'll scrape it off with a knife. Take all the strands off. There we go. I'm going to glue his hat in. Like that. Save that bit, and that, and that. Get rid of all the rubbish. And I think just one more thing I'm going to do with mine. I think, let me just see. I have some of this red. Now, it might work and it might not. I don't know yet. Yes, I actually like that. Like that. Oh, I'm happy with that. That's come out nice. Just get rid of all the rubbish. And there you go. Of course, I can put something on there. I can make, you know, like a little bow or something and do that up a bit more. But I think what I'm going to do is I have some reindeer ears. Antlers. So I'm just going to put those on. Right there. Take off that bit there. I know it's hiding that. I'm not fussed about it. I can pull them down a bit like that. And we can then put on... oh, let's have a look. What can we put on? What have we got? We've got a little snowman. Just to go in the middle. Like that. As a decoration. And there you go. Again, a very simple, very easy, very quick. My little bauble doesn't want to move. There we go. Got rid of that. There.